I'm jumping on here to do a video because I received something early this morning around 8:45 a.m. And my name is Yvette Estevez, and I have a little YouTube. Don't have a lot of followers. That's okay. It's not about the followers. It's about being obedient to the Lord. And so I'm being obedient. This morning I was praying. You know how you're half awake and half asleep. And the Lord showed me a vision. And I would like to share that vision. And He gives me visions here and there, and I'll post them if He says to. So I believe this is urgent, an urgent video for certain nations. And I'm going to share this vision. So I'm going to jump right in. Early this morning I was praying, and then the Lord showed me a vision of three nations. And one of them was Mongolia. The next one was Japan. And the next one was China. And as I saw, the way I saw this was they were all in line. Like Mongolia was there, and then Japan, and then China. That's how it was in order, going this way. I'm looking down, and they're all standing in a line, like they're all there. And there's many people in the back as well. And from there, I see a big wave coming. And this big wave was not like a water. This wave was red and black. It was red and black wave. It was dark. It was a darkish reddish wave coming over these nations. And the moon was dark. Like you could not see the moon. It was completely dark. And as this wave was coming, I heard like what sounded like a trumpet, but it was like a warning, like, you know how it, like when a hurricane's gonna happen or a flood or something, you hear that loud, but it sounded kind of like a trumpet, but that's what it was saying. And this wave was coming, and as this wave was rushing over each nation, Mongolia, Japan, and China, I heard plague. It was plague and death. And then it shifted from that. It shifted from that to people walking. And it seemed like there was devastation, like after a war. There was dirt, of course, buildings were kind of destroyed, and people were walking. And it was daytime now, and they were walking, but as they were walking like, what just happened? And I did share this with my husband, and he kind of, helps with that. He's pretty good with prophetic dreams, and I'm learning that myself. So what I got in my spirit was, I want to jump to something else. Usually the Lord will give me scriptures with this. This is really new, so I might do a part 2 on this, dig deeper into it, because that's what I do. I meditate on it and I dig deeper into it. And I wasn't going to do that. I was actually going to dig deep and pray and meditate, but the Lord is saying, just say it now. Say it now. This is urgent. So I'm doing that. I'm just obeying Him. I believe that the people up front were intercessors. I believe it had to do with Christians interceding for these countries, or they're in those countries now. They are Mongolians, and they are Japanese and Chinese, and these on the front lines were intercessors and watchmen on the wall, and they're the ones interceding and praying for their countries. And so that's all I got right now. I am putting this up, so it's kind of like a warning, and the Lord is saying something about these countries. Why Mongolia? I do not know. Why Japan? Why China? I do not know. All I know is when I pulled up Mongolia, Japan, and China, I know that they all are similar with a certain faith. I know that they uh, Mongolia and China are kind of together, and Japan is linked with them, but not together. I looked up on the map. So, like I said, I will do a part two on this to dig deeper into it, and I wanted to share this because I believe the people of those countries need to be prepared for something that is coming. It sounds like end times. I don't know. I really don't. I like I said, I'll dig deeper into it, but that's what I got. My husband was really astounded by that. I have been having dream after dream after dream about other things, and I am sharing this for a reason because I think it's urgent. So um, I'm going to be praying for each and every one of those countries and pray for all the intercessors there. Uh, Something's coming. I don't know when either, but be prepared. I believe it's a preparation for the Lord saying, be prepared. Be prepared, people. So I'm going to let you go with that, and there will be a part two probably. God bless you.